From a long time ago, Korea's food culture has continuously developed. As Korea's economy improved dramatically, new food culture is leading the Hallyu wave. Especially its way of grilling food has highly increased. We can see this culture through samgyeopsal, flame grills, seafood grills, and so on. Among the grilled foods, our team wants to introduce an unfamiliar grilled food called makchang. We targeted Daegu Hanbang Jagal Makchang in Yangdeok, which its location was not hard to find. He is the kind-hearted CEO of the restaurant. When we entered the restaurant, even though the interior was not classy, we felt as if we were at home, warm and comfortable. We analyzed 3 main sections about this restaurant. The first part was differentiation. The CEO of this restaurant spent his youth time in the seaside of Pohang, and he came up with a special idea of using pebbles as a grill. Different from an ordinary grill, the pebble grill creates less smoke and allows meat to be cooked well inside as well as the outside without having it being burnt. The pebble grills have been developed through innovative ideas of the CEO, and he already has a license of this creative idea. We have invited the master of makchang named Go Eun-sung, who has eaten makchang for the past 16 years.
이 자갈이 자갈이다 보니까 기름기가 많이 빠져 있는 거. 그래서 정말 담백하게 맛있고 타지 않아서 좀 냄새도 많이 안 나고 이 겉에 이 바삭바삭함은 진짜 마치 뭔가 과자 같은 크리스피 살아있는 듯한 느낌.
The CEO's main strategy was based on the UX, which is the user experience.
옷에 냄새가 날 것 같은데 어떻게 해야 되지?
걱정하지 마라. 자.
우와!
As an example of this strategy, he invented a specialized chair which prevented unpleasant smell from getting into our clothings. Now let's learn about the recipe. Then what could be the secret recipe of this restaurant's makchang sauce?
여러 가지 종류가 13가지가 들어가는데 땅콩, 호두, 통깨, 13가지가 여러 가지 등등 들어가고 과일 좀 들어가고 특히 이제 물, 사이다 비율이 맞아야 되고 그 다음에 이제 다 갈아서 된장으로 살짝 이제 간을 맞춤.
This time, we asked him to evaluate the taste of the sauce.
자, 같이 어떻게 하면 이제 느끼하다고도 할 수 있을 수 있는 막창 불이다 보니 그런 기름기가 있는데 이 소스가 뭔지 모르겠는데 정말 소스가 딱 적당히 매콤하면서 그런 느끼함을 잡아주고 고소함은 더 살려주고.
The vegetables used to make the side dishes are all cultivated in a private garden. They use fresh organic vegetables considering the health of the customers. The CEO has worked in the Anjirang market located in Daegu for several years, where it is the home of makchang. Based on his experience in the Anjirang market, the CEO of the restaurant only uses fresh Korean makchang.
다른 집에는 그 수입을 많이 쓰고 그냥 생걸로 그냥 석쇠에 불에 굽는데 우리 집 같은 경우는 고기를 대구에서 이제 가져가지고 과일 넣고 이것도 한 12가지가 들어가 숙성시킨 과일 키위, 파인애플, 양파 여러 가지 12가지를 넣고 2시간 숙성시키고 그 다음에 한약재 삶은 물로 삶는 거예요.
Firstly, after the makchang is cooked on a frying pan, he then enters the second step where he grills the makchang to remove the unpleasant smell and unhealthy oil. Lastly, the makchang is cooked again in the tables of the customers.
I actually have a stereotype towards makchang that it would have a fish-like smell, which would be yucky. And since makchang is a pretty inappropriate part of a pig, I thought it wouldn't taste good. But then when I tasted this the first time in my life in this restaurant, my stereotype totally broke down. I was actually delighted to taste the food, and there was no fish-like smell, and it was pretty spongy when you chew it. So I actually recommend this not only to Koreans but also to foreigners. If you don't taste this, you would regret when you die.
This restaurant emphasizes chang, which means warm-heartedness. Korea has a culture of showing warm-heartedness through food. This tradition originated from the Korean War, when people shared their food even if it was not enough for themselves.
위에 파항공대 쪽에서 장사를 하다 보니까 이 학생들이 많이 왔어요. 그때 당시에 학생들이 많이 오는 바람에 참 집에 집사람이 밥이라도 옳게 먹여야 되겠다. 여기 안 되겠나 그러면 자식을 생각하면서 그때 우리 큰애가 군대도 가고 이래 있어요. 그래 자식 생각 때문에 냄비밥을 하게 돼요. 그래 그때부터 이제 학생들이 참 자꾸 불쌍하게 생각되더라고. 집에서 있으면은 떠신 밥 얻어 먹고 참 부모 밑에서 참 재밌게 참 활동하면서 그런 건데 객기 나와 고생한다고 그래 냄비밥을 시작해가지고 자식같이 생각하면서 그래 했는 버릇이 되는 모양이다.
이제 소면도 주고 배부르게 먹고 가라.
그래 배부르게 먹으라고 그래 이제 시가 학생들한테 너무 잘했던
We can feel their warm-heartedness just by looking at the foods they serve, such as the somyeon or the naembipap. They provide an abundance of well-being mixed rice, composed of walnuts, dates, chestnut, and many more. If you still feel empty after having the main meal, you can have sungnyung, a Korean traditional rice soup. Let's find out about the restaurant's philosophy.
기업 철학이라 하는 거는 내가 먹는 음식이라 생각하고 우리 가족들이 먹는 거다 생각하면서 참 손님들한테 안 속이고 내가 먹는 것처럼 똑같이 내는 그게 기업 철학이라고 생각합니다.
Differentiation, special recipe, and truthful jang is what makes this restaurant a special and successful place. Among the 3 main points discussed in the video, what we felt the most impressive was Chang. It's a place you guys won't regret having a nice meal. Please visit us. We forgot to tell you guys the location and the price. This was Team Oracle. Thank you for watching.